And good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Neely FX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, and we do some shorts on our little vacations and stuff. So we just checked out some new, we just had some vacation stuff. Well, we just went out of town for the weekend, so you might want to check out some of those shorts. We've got some fun things on there. With probably some more fun things coming up too. I don't think I've posted all the shorts yet. But at any rate, since we're going to be talking about trading and making money with trading and things of that nature, let's go ahead and get to the risk disclaimer screen. First, this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And then we also have the CFTC risk disclosure, which goes something like this. The Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. So before trading Forex, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment income. Investment capital. Sorry about that. Investment income, you definitely lose that. That comes and goes every day almost. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go with what's going on in the DXY. It is currently 6 o'clock Eastern time in the United States, and the markets are just starting to wake up, just starting to open a little bit. And we'll start with the DXY. We've got a breakout here on the 4-hour support, but I'm not going to redraw that line. That's going to come in handy to see if it reclaims this area later on. Although it could form another channel down here too. So that's lots of things could happen. But in the meantime, we have absolutely no movement going on. So the markets are just getting open, and on the daily charts, there's not really a whole lot happening. So we're going to zoom through this because with the DXY is not moving, nothing else is. For example, here's the euro versus the dollar, and again, it broke our daily support trend line, but it is fighting to get it to reclaim it. So it could reclaim this somewhere around in the 117, 116.9 area. And then we'll see what happens if it holds that area. My money's right here on about $16.88 close, and it could go as high as the 17.24 area, which has been a problem for it to get over for a long, long time. But again, not really a whole lot happening right now. Dollar versus the yen. No reason to jump in this market either right now. Again, you want to wait till Tokyo opens, which is in about 2 more hours. But this will give us a good starting point of what's going on. And again, we don't need to redraw any of our lines right now either. All this information is still very valid. So we're not going to change much of anything. Do want to take the FIBO levels out of there. FIBO levels aren't not necessarily valid anymore because the yen versus the dollar versus the yen left that in the dust a long time ago. If you notice these Bollinger Bands are also very, very tight and closing, which means that there's just not a whole lot of volume going on right now either. Probably because the Tokyo market hasn't opened up. Pardon me. Here's the pound versus the yen, and again, it's starting off on moving lower, but again, we don't have enough volume to decide what's going to happen right now. If you're trading right now, you're trading on a very small time frame, and you're just trading price action, and that can bite you, but you're running very short-term trades, probably less than a minute on each trade, from start to finish, to start to exit. At least that's the way I would do it. Pound versus the yen. If I were trading that shallow of or that short of a time period, however, I'm not. That's all you guys. See, the pound versus the yen is right here. It's also looking mighty. It's coming down a little bit against, it's in a great big area of selling. So that's coming down as expected. See if it retraces all the way down to here to 202.3, which would be a nice, I'm sorry, that's 110th that move. That'd be quite handy. So that might be something to keep your eye on. Dollar versus the Canadian. Nothing happening here. In fact, it's right in the middle of the Bollinger Bands. Because I've got a 10 period Bollinger Band, 20 period Bollinger Band with 1 standard deviation, 2 standard deviations, and then the blue one is the moving average, 20 period moving average, and it is right on that 20 period moving average, which means it's not going anywhere. At least not right now. May tomorrow, may overnight. Who knows? Or overnight as far as the United States is concerned. CAD versus the yen. Again, holding on to this resistance level. I'm very impressed with how it's hanging on to this daily resistance level and how it reclaimed it. And that's going to feature into support, or it could feature into support. It's not doing a good job of supporting right now, but it's still. Then again, it may not make it up at all. It may just come right back down. This forming kind of a neat little wedge right there, though, which will also mean a downside. I think it's a falling wedge. I think falling wedges are bullish, and standing up wedge shaped like that turns out to be bearish most of the time. Aussie versus the dollar, nothing happening here either. Not yet. It's way too early in the week. Way too early to see what's going on. And then you think that with Forex, and then you come in here and look at gold. Look at gold go. Gold is has reclaimed 4101. Came to its weekly close was 40.83, so it's already added about $16 to it. But we'll see if that holds. I'm not jumping into that yet because I don't want to say I got burned last week. But I kind of got burned last week trying to open up with trading gold on late Friday night. We had or late Sunday night because we were here, and then that's what Monday looked like. And I kind of got burned here on that. I was expecting it to go further north after that. Thought it would stay right at that near-term support, but no, it broke that support level, came all the way down, and did not do well with my prop trading challenge account, which is still wide open. I'm not logged into it right now because I have no intentions of trading right now. Got 32 cents on silver so far. Not bad. So silver's looking at making a comeback right now too. Again, our support lines are all good. Our resistance areas are still right where they're supposed to be, since we've had markets with very little leadership last week. So we'll see what happens if we start getting some new stuff coming out. Let's look at event risk coming up next week. There may be some things happening that I'm unaware of, which is would be right here this week. Apply settings, and here we go. Look at that. Canadian CPI is coming out tomorrow morning. That ought to be interesting for the dollar versus the CAD trade. We've got some Fed speak in here. Federal budget balance right there. That's ought to be a train wreck. Capacity utilization may be happening, may not be happening. We'll see if these numbers come out. They're marked as tentative because we don't know when they're going to come out because of the U.S. government shutdown, which is, I think it's done. I think I heard that President Trump had signed the action that will open the government again. We'll see about that. FOMC meeting minutes at 2 o'clock. Ooh, how's that? That one's got a set time to it. It doesn't say tentative on it. So we'll, again, see what happens with that. And see if we're going to get some information. Ooh, look at that. NFP week has changed. NFP week is this week. So we're getting non-farm payroll action coming out on Thursday the 20th. And then PMI from Europe and the United States, and action-packed day on Friday too. So we've got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of event risks coming up, a lot of Fed speak, We'll see what happens with that. That one ought to be interesting right here. FOMC member Cook speaks. See what she's got to say. But we've got a lot of interesting numbers coming out this week. So we're probably going to get some event risk, get some action, and possibly get some trading done this week. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. That's all I got for tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning, and I will have my next video coming out tomorrow morning. In the meantime, have a great night, and I will talk with you later. If you like this video, then like it. If you want to see more of these videos, then by all means, subscribe to the channel, and we'll have more of them coming out. And also, if we like, if you have any comments, by all means comment, and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, you guys have a great one. Talk to you later. Bye.